Hey guys, and welcome to episode 3 of Moki's Scatterbrain podcast. So it is Wednesday morning in the early hours, a quarter to 2 a.m., and I just want to talk about how amazing Pride was. At least that's where we're going to start. It was so amazing to be a part of that. I mean, after 12 years of not attending any Pride, sorry, I'm not used to the mic. I'm trying not to be loud because it's so late, but still trying to get the job done, period. Okay? So I was like, let me go in with the mic, but of course I talk with my hands and I be hitting shit. Wreck-It Ralph. After, bruh, after 12 years of not doing a Pride, and I know I talk about it all the time, this was the Kentuckiana Pride, this is the National Pride. It's been 12 years since I have done it. Yes, I went to Pride last year. That was Louisville's Pride. That is a local Pride. That is in September. That was also the first time I've been to any Pride in over a decade. Because bitches want to argue. Shaky video, funky mic. Anyway, so 12 years since I've been to Pride. First time back to Kentuckiana. I took my baby cousin, and it was fucking phenomenal. It was so amazing. It was so fun. And I just want to thank my people and my connections for making it possible for me and my cousin to even attend, because for the first time ever, our Pride sold out. And that's because they had a little girl, oh, I just knew her name too. I'm gonna have to look her up. Chaperone? The chaperone? Chaperone. um, I'm laughing because I'm saying chaperone, like what kids be having to go on field trips, a chaperone. But because she was coming, them fake bitches that don't really support Pride just want to see her, like sold out our Pride, which is nice, thanks, but made it really hard to impossible for people who are part of the community to really be a part of our Pride. Yeah, chaperone. This is her. She's cute. She's got 2 million followers on, this is her IG. She's beautiful. She's gorgeous. And I do know that she is part of the LGBT community. So I absolutely love that. Absolutely love that. And it's funny because, okay, anyway, I'll get to that. But I love and I thank my people and my connections for making it possible for me to even attend, because I thought it was a lost cause, and I got depressed about it, bitched about it in my mukbang that was prior to knowing that I was going and getting in. It's very upsetting, but very blessed that I was able to attend. And so glad that she came, and so glad she's part of my community. I'm going to move this back so when I touch my fucking table, it's not going to shake my camera. Oh, yeah. I'm glad she's able to perform for us. I'm glad she's part of the community. Rock on, sister. You're eating it up. Kudos to you. Next time, don't let it be last minute, so us gays and lesbians and bis and what have yous can actually get our tickets. Thanks. I just need to get that off my chest. But she rocked out, so I heard. I actually did not see her perform. We got there around 1:30. Completely missed the parade, and it's crazy. This would have been my, not counting our local Pride, this was my third or fourth Pride ever, and I've never seen the parade once. So I was really gonna like I really wanted to go for the parade this year because I really wanted to give my cousin the full experience because she's never been to parade at all because she lives in a country town here in Kentucky and she just graduated high school, so I wanted to get the full shebang. But it was a busy it was a busy Pride week because Thursday night I went to one of our local gay bars because it was the Pride pre-party kickoff. Say that 5 times fast. I dare you. And that was fucking fun. I took one of my other baby cousins to that because she was old enough to get in, obviously, because you got to be 21. So she was old enough for that. So I'm like, look, I know I invited you to Pride, and then tickets sold out for no fucking reason because everyone decided to drop big news at the last minute, and it sold out before anyone could get their tickets. So why don't you come here and do this with me? Because we can turn up and have a good time. And we did. It was so fun and amazing and wild. And then Friday, I went to the country town to get my cousin, and that took like 4 hours. And then when we got back, I took her to the Highlands, where I was just the night before. And we just walked the strip and did some shopping at our local gay shops because, period, nothing but support. And so it was about 8 or 9 when we got home Friday night. And listen, I can party and I can rock out and I can pop. Okay, period. It's a rock star life. I can go and go and go. I might be tired ass bitch, but I can do it. But with this situation in particular, and it being hot as balls, like the devil was sitting on Louisville Saturday for sure. Like his whole anus was just burning us. And the fact that with the crowd, I didn't drive, I didn't park. I had someone drop us off and pick us up. That's just going to be the smartest solution. And I'm older, so even though I can rock on, if I don't have to, I'm not going to. And so, I was talking to my cousin, like, what you want to do when you want to go. I mean, fuck, we didn't even get out of bed until 9:30, maybe 10. So it was just kind of a late start. And she's like, I'm good for the 12 to 10. She's like, if you are, I'm like, yes, but no. So we really didn't get there until 1:30, and that's fine. That's perfectly fine. Next year, I will see the parade. One year, one day, I will see the fucking parade. I will make it happen. I will go for just the parade and turn around and bring my ass home. So we got there at 1:30. We found the booth that we were supporting and instantly just got food, which is crazy. We spent $40 for a thing of fries, a thing of nachos and cheese, and 2 waters. $40, $20 a pop. And fries were good though. And I did it right too, because I salted it all like this. I was salting it like this. And then my little ketchup and then my little mayo. When I tell you my cousin was watching me slurp that up, she's like, these nachos is gross. I'm like, here, bitch, want some fries? And she tore them fuckers up. Okay, one thing I can do is make a good mixture for some fries. Because I love my potatoes. And that's on period. So blew money on food for that. And then, of course, I dropped all my money just buying shit, grabbing shit. Like, I want this all. And we watched a beautiful drag shows. We were on the river. Um, I'm sure if you're on my socials, you've seen my pictures that I posted of Pride. So, I had my beautiful sunbrella. I don't know what the fuck it's called. It's not an umbrella. It's the thing you do to keep the sun. And it's rainbow. And it got pot leaf stickers all over it. Pot leaf stickers. Has pot leaves all over it. It's so cute. It's gorgeous. I rock that bitch all day because I'm a bald-headed hoe. Okay? And I learned earlier this month that being a bald-headed hoe and not protecting yourself, sunburn, scabbing, not scabbing, that's disgusting, but flaking, whatever the fuck you call it. Dead skin, gross. So, of course, this was also my best friend all day. Okay, all day. Smells amazing. And of course, I do lower because, like, give me some sun. Okay, I don't want to look like an albino potato, make me look like a kind of like a baked potato, but don't burn me. So we do fifth thing. It's not sponsored, but this shit is A1. Okay. It's a glass table, so I gotta be gentle. But no, it was so fun. It was amazing. And my best friend was there. My best friend was there. My best friend like really helped me get in. And so did my gentleman friend. He really the one that helped me get in. But I mean, it was because of both of them because she went to him. I texted her as soon my friend texted me. It's like Tuesday night and was like, "Did you get your Pride tickets yet?" And I'm like, "No." She's like, "Okay, well they're sold out." I said, "Bitch, tell me you lying." And she was like, "No, they're sold out. I just found out." She goes, "And I wish I would have like asked you sooner because we just got our tickets earlier than." And I'm not crying, but like at that point I was just so devastated, and it was just like really the one thing I was looking forward to this year, and it's like, fuck you, not happening. And it's just sad, disappointing. And I'm like, fuck. I invited all my cousins. I invited 4 cousins total. And I was like, oh my God, I got to cancel everyone. But my main heartbreak was my baby cousin that's from the country town because she had just graduated high school earlier this month, and I couldn't make it because I had to work. And she looks up to me. She's like obsessed with me, and I'm obsessed with her, love it. But she wanted me there. Like, she obviously wanted me to be a part of that. And I wanted to be. But her fucking graduation was on a weekend, which that might be normal. I don't think my graduation was on a weekend for seniors. I mean, it was so weird. But of course, I work overnights on the weekend. So, and her being an hour away, it's impossible. So I was like, look, the Pride is in like a couple weeks, bitch. I'll make it up to you. Let's go there. So when I got the news that they were sold out, I'm like, ugh. But thanks to them, it worked out because I instantly messaged my friend Kalina. I'm like, bitch, send help. And she did. Came through, and he came through. They both came through. But my part of the deal was, you come in, you work the booth. Period. And like, I didn't have to work the booth anyway. I just had to sit there and be cute, and I was. So it was like the easiest job I ever had. And it was so phenomenal. It was so fun. So I'm there with my best friend. I'm there with my cousin. We're all cutting up, having fun. Gays everywhere. Okay. Like, I'm still shitting and sneezing out rainbows because the amount of homosexuals. And I love it. I still have glitter on me, I do believe, from this weekend. Because, like, I had some, like, hair glitter spray, and I'm like, bitch, I'm putting this all over my body because I ain't got no motherfucking hair. But I got hair on my body. I'm going to be a fucking colon. A colon. I'm not going to say that word because this is YouTube. But, like, I'm going to look like a colon flag, just a sparkle in the sun. And so I'm outside doing that. My cousin burst out my side door, and I'm like, girl, she goes, I want that too. I'm like, period. So we were sparkling out there together. But I'm sure I'm still covered in it. It was great. And it was funny too, because obviously I was clothed in the first half, and then the second half, after being there a few hours, got really hot. So I'm like, all right. I texted the gentleman whose booth I was running, and I'm like, it's rather hot. Can I take my clothes off? Which I knew I could, and I was going to do it anyway, but, hey, I'm letting you know. I'm about to get naked. And he's like, all right, cool. That's fine. I don't care. I'm like, period. So I just took my shirt off. I didn't really get naked. I had on my booty shorts, so, you know, that part was fine. But took the top off, so just bare titties out. Nipple rings on cue, on display. Okay. With my fan, just being cute. It was great. Hot as balls, though. Hot as balls. Miserable. Me and my cousin definitely got a tan. And my friend Kalina is my fucking girl. She Cuban, so that bitch looking like a beautiful, just girl. She was eating it up. I'm really surprised none of us got sick with how hot it was. Let me explain to you how hot. Okay, we were drinking tons of water and only water. Matter of fact, the only thing I drank was water, and I had two snow cones because that's the only ice you could get. So, and still, and we were there from 1:30 to we left about 8 8:30, something like that. By 8:30, I think we was finally like in Maine downtown in my pickup coming back. Um, did not need to use the bathroom one time. Not one time. So that's how much we were sweating. We were sweating out our piss, basically. That's the thing. Because not one time did we have the urge to go to the bathroom. So it was hot. But that's okay, because you know what? We was cute. We was fucking cute. It was so fun. We even had a drag queen for our booth. So like she did her own little personal performance, and that bitch is bad. And I got a video of it from beginning to end. Well, not beginning to end, but near beginning to end. So that will be posted later at some point. But I will have it posted. Beautiful. She was gorgeous. Her outfit was sickening too. My God. But there were like three different stages. So you got the drag queen stage over here, and they're doing all their performances and eating. And you got the big main stage, like, and it was literally in front of us. Like we had the perfect booth set up because the main stage was literally right there. I said they had three, but I think they just had two. I think they just had two stages. Yes, just two stages. It might have been three. I don't remember. I just know we had the stage here and the main stage here. So the drag queen stage here where they're performing and eating it up, and then main stage, big performances. So I think it was just two. I think it was just the way I was walking. I thought I saw another stage, but I was just turned around so much in there because the place was massive. And it's cool because you knew who was there for Pride and you knew who was there for Chaperone because you had your rainbows and you had your pink. That was it. But the pink was cute because like they had these cowgirl hats and they all had like the hanging jewels. I wanted one of those so bad. Didn't get one though. I didn't see any of them. So I don't know if those were got somewhere else, but so many people had them. I'm going to assume they were sold there somewhere. I just didn't find them. Didn't find them. But I don't know much about Chaperone. I don't. I have personally never heard of her before learning was the reason why our Pride sold out. As much as I love to like think I'm in the mix and things like that, I'm really not. So I never heard of this beautiful lady um, until this past week. So that's why I'm not really saying much about her because I don't know a lot about her. But again, I will show her Instagram again because once I heard about her, I wanted to see what she was about. And again, she's really popping, and I love the fact that she is followed by Libby Higgins and Tina Dyball. Because I fucking love both of them comedians so much. But again, a gorgeous. I mean, she eats. She's. It has been said that she is the next up and coming Lady Gaga. Now, not too much on Lady Gaga because I don't know anyone who can do it like her because I'm a little monster for life. But That's fucking amazing. That's so cool. So kudos to her and shout out to her for selling out Kentuckiana Pride. Thank you. Now, it might have been different if I didn't get in. I might have had a different response. But since I got in, thank you. But I mean, regardless, if had I won or not, it's amazing that our Pride sold out. It's uncommon. I think this is literally the first time. I'm pretty sure they announced that on stage too. So it was fun. It was great. I'm glad I got to experience it. I'm glad I went. I'm glad we held out for as long as we did because it was hot. Did I mention it was hot? It was so hot. Um, and it was probably good. Okay, we're gonna dive into a different place here. Scatterbrain, let's go. It was good that we left when we did because at that point, with the heat and everything, and even though I'm staying hydrated, and I mean, I'm drinking hot ass water, and I don't like that. But when you get to that point where you're gonna drink, but you're gonna drink, you hot, you need a drink. But you all know I have a TBI, right? So that migraine, I felt it just coming. I'm like, oh fuck. Oh shit, this is gonna be miserable. And mind you, no service down there. There was such a fucking crowd that service was just like, bye. So I'm like standing at the river just trying to call for my ride, and then I just send a text and it's not sending, so I send it as a text message and hope for the best. So with the migraine coming and everything, I was talking to my friend. I'm like, how long are y'all staying? What are y'all gonna do? And she's like, well, definitely don't think we're going to do till 10 because we want to fight the crowd. Smart. But I wouldn't mind staying till about 7:30 because Chaperone was supposed to come on stage around 7:30, something like that, but later switched her time to 9. Um, but she was like, stay around till about 7:30 and just at least hear her, see her, see what she's about, and then we can keep it moving and just head out. I'm like, okay, that actually doesn't sound bad. It's like, because my cousin was out shopping and walking around doing her own thing. I said, when she comes back, I'll ask her what she wants to do because I knew she wouldn't be able to handle it. I'm like, I love that girl, but she is a spoiled and catered and same. Okay, but it's different because, like, ain't no cute straight boys there, just cute gay boys. And she's like, fresh 18, you know how it is. I was like, so when she comes back, I'll ask her if she want to do until 10. She wants to stay till 10, we'll do it. She wants to head out early, we'll follow suit with you. And so, of course, when she came back, I asked her, and she goes, no, we can leave. I'm like, okay, period. And I was like, so this is what we're going to do then. We're going to head around this time. And then the time came, and again, she had pushed her time back to 9. So uh, he's like, fuck it, let's go. Time to go. And we did. We packed up all our shit and dipped. It was an amazing time, though. It was. It was fun. It was so fun. And I can't wait for next year. I probably will go back. I will. It's a lot different from what I remember back in the day. Because it would have been about 2012. I want to say it was 2012 because it was before I was with my ex. And me and my ex got together at the end of 2012 when I started working at Sam Swope. And then I had not been to a Pride since him because it went straight from him to New York City. So, yeah. So it was like 2012. And it's 2014, so 12 years. I mean, my math is math. I don't know what I'm talking about. So from 2012 to 2024, it's like I remember bits and pieces of Pride, but I don't remember Pride like this. So it was cool. It was nice. And it was fun and a great time. And the party was even extended. So, like, the gentleman who was the real main reason why I was able to attend, he was doing the after party, pool party at a hotel. And I got invited to that too, but I didn't go because I had to fucking work Sunday night, right? So, of course, Saturday when we get home, one, my cousin was still with me because she was spending the night because Auntie was coming to pick her up Sunday for Father's Day, right? Because they were all going out with my papa anyway. And I'm like, oh, my cousin's here. I don't want to just leave her. That's like not weird, but weird to me. I don't know. Like she's under my care, even though she's grown and she can handle it and she probably wouldn't care. It's just like something my mental helps me sleep at night. I don't know. I couldn't just leave her, even though the bitch was passed out anyway. And then, of course, offered to come over Sunday morning, and I'm like, I gotta work tonight. I was invited over Sunday morning or Sunday night, but had to work, so it's the fucking downfall of working weekends, man. Let me tell you, but that's okay. There's always next time. But he was nice enough to share the photos of that pool party, and that looked lit as fuck. I'll just show you one preview because I don't want to, like, I know he won't care, but still, like, it's personal. But just one photo is not going to hurt. They don't show bursts. That's so stupid. Just give one moment, please. Oh, period. Okay, I'm just going to zoom in. Well, so here's this, right? And it's the Myriad Swim Club. I know I just butchered that. Never even heard of that. Out of my price range, okay? Out of my payment plan, out of my rack, my tax bar, my tax bracket, out of all that. But fucking got invited, and it just looks so fun. And I'm glad this person had an amazing time. Like, wow, wow. So it's just amazing that this is the first parade where it's like lasted multiple days. And would have lasted so much longer if I just took off the whole weekend. I really should have done that. But I didn't know my life was going to spiral into this tornado of different things. And I'm not mad at it. I absolutely love it. It's nice, it's breathtaking, it's relieving, it's different. And it's also what I want. So, but we're not going to talk too much about all of that this episode. But it was a good time. And now, of course, there's all chaos because, oh, I don't know if I want to talk about that either. It's work related. And who the fuck wants to talk about that? But my career is going to be changing soon, too. I know that. My career will be changing soon. There's just a lot of chaos right now, and it's driving me cuckoo. But it's all going to be changing. I feel it. I know it. It's going to happen. Like, this is it. Michael Jackson, okay, this is it. So, I'm excited. I'm blessed. I'm recovered from the crazy weekend. And when I tell you it was crazy, I mean, it was crazy. And I love it. And I will relive it so many times. And got no action. None. Zero. None. Zip. Zilch. Which is okay. But damn. It didn't need to happen anyway. It's okay. I was a good girl. I was a good girl this time. This time I was a good girl. But I got naked, and that was good because I mean everyone was looking at my tits. So because I got the cute little piercings, which I don't know if you're. Sometimes I'm shirtless. I'm sure y'all seen my nipples. If not, that's okay. You can go to my OF. It's free. But anyway, oh, I can't say that on TikTok, can I? This ain't TikTok. I can't say that on YouTube, can I? Yeah, I think that's about it. I think that's all I got. You know, it was really cool because we had the mayor out there. I think that was the pre-party for Thursday night. It's really hard to say who all was there on stage Saturday, but I know for the pre-party we had the mayor and like there, and we had like big people there showing support, and that was really fucking cool because I never seen that before. So just to know we have that in Kentucky, we have that kind of support because Kentucky is, I'll say it till the day I die, and I'm born and raised here, so I don't give a fuck. But Kentucky is backwoods. Kentucky wants to remain in the 1700s. You know, you got the the outer core of Kentucky that is not the major cities, which we only have two major cities here. But majority of it is just homophobic, redneck, racist, what have you. It is what it is. So it's cool that this year we see all the support that we get and have received. And it's really cool. I noticed that we have multiple pride festivals in Kentucky. So it's no longer just like Louisville, Lexington. I noticed there's one southwest in Paducah, which is crazy because I've been told not to even travel there. It's so bad. But they're having a pride this year. So that's cool. There's going to be one southeast in Pikeville, which is fucking dope. I always wanted to visit Pikeville because they're like, it's a city in between the mountains. It just looks beautiful. And I only know so much about it because I have a friend who is from there and would just absolutely love to visit. But it's so cool that there are so many prides happening in Kentucky now. So it's good to see that our acceptance is growing. It's about fucking time. You know, I had a conversation with a coworker the other night, where he's like, I know what it's like to be black, but I don't know what it's like to be gay. And so we just had that kind of topic. And I'm like, it's the same, but it's not because, not trying to get in a racial discussion or nothing, but obviously I'm not afraid to say, they have been through so much hell. I don't deny that. I was like, but, we're just also a minority, we're discriminated against, we're minoritized, and, you know, we've been killed, we get killed, it's the same, but it's different. I'm fully educational on that. I'm aware. Don't come for me because I said what I said anyway. We have slurs and all that. It's like that. So we had that conversation, and he was so like me, open minded and talking and respectful, and that's cool. But that's the case, that's just how it is here. Versus living in New Jersey, New York, nothing like that. Nothing like that at all. Everyone's walking down the street open, happy, because no one really gives a fuck up there. At the end of the day, everyone's trying to get to work. But I remember when I was in New York one of the first times, and I just saw a queen walking down the street, full glamour, full get up, and I'm like, wow, you don't see that in Kentucky. It just eye-opening experience. I would love to see it in Kentucky. That'd be cool. Times continue to change, maybe we will. But that's about all I got. Because that was like the highlight of the weekend was that fucking fabulous ass Pride Festival. And it was nice. It was. And now it is the middle of the week, literally. Gotta upload this in within 2 hours so I can have it premiered in 3 hours. So even if there was anything to talk about, I don't even know what time I'm at, because my camera, I can't see the face of it. I can't see the front of it because I have the back of it because I'm doing the nice camera, not the front facing camera because ew. Is my mic even still working? It is. Okay. I will cut that out. But yes. Oh, shout out to Neutrogena. Shout out to McDonald's. I'm loving it. Okay, because bitch, I love McDonald's, and the fact that they represent it, and they probably did that just so they can get their sales back up because I know they plummeting right now. But one thing about me is I'm keep fucking with McDonald's because they got that good Dr. Pepper. They got that good Dr. Pepper. They got that pussy popping pepper. You know what I'm saying? That kind of Dr. Pepper that as soon as you get that hit and it's like hitting your soul and your throat and your esophagus like that, and then your pussy starts working. You can't get that nowhere else. Nowhere. So I'm always gonna be fucking with McDonald's. Kroger was there too, and they little setup and getting all their little prize stuff out. And you know what's crazy? I was like, with all of these companies that are here within the festival trying to, get their stuff out, it's like no wonder why you all stopped supporting in stores because y'all are like, fuck it, we're coming to y'all's festival. That's all y'all are getting. Because Walmart was there soon, but I don't think I saw Target. Mm, says a lot about them. But anyways, for all you LGBT friendly viewers, I love you all and continue to wish you all a happy Pride Month because it is not over with yet. Maybe done in my city, but it's not done personally for me ever because I show my pride every day because I don't give a fuck. Okay, I don't. I'm always gonna rep my pride because I love who I am. So, and to all you homophobes watching, listening, whatever it may be, I continue to wish you an uncomfortable month. And also, it's officially Juneteenth. So happy Juneteenth to everyone as well. I don't know if I'm at an hour or 30 minutes or 10 minutes, but I'm done. So, no matter the length of this episode, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Did I say this is episode 3? Is this episode 3 or 4? Oh my goodness, hold on, because bitch, I will redo this whole thing. I really won't. I really won't. But I'm gonna correct it right now. I'm gonna correct it right the fuck now. I'm pretty sure it's episode 3. Period, it is. Episode 1, episode 2. Because that was 6 days ago. Episode 3. I hope you guys enjoyed episode 3 of this Scatterbrain podcast. And was it really scatterbrained? I mean, we stayed on topic, right? It was the topic of pride, but we did scatter. Because I talked about the TBI and all those things, talks about the conversation with a colleague. Yeah, scatterbrain. Right on par. Because my brain be scattered, and that's okay. And if your brain is scattered too, and let me say this. Let me say this, okay? Mental health is so important. And one thing I know from personal experience and experience in life dealing with loved ones with the same issues, this is why I do this stuff because I need to talk. That's why I started this whole podcast. But even before the podcast, that's why I do shit on camera. Because not only do I want to entertain, do I want to bring joy, I want to talk. But I'm not good at talking to people. I'm not. I'm socially awkward as fuck. I'm an introvert, and no one believes that because the persona I give talking to a camera. Because I'm just talking to a camera. So for people, specifically those whose minds and thoughts cannot shut off, I know people who struggle with that. And it's devastating to watch. It is. Talk. Do this. You don't have to post it. No one has to know about it. You don't even have to do it on camera. Talk to God. That's don't want to say that's the main reason I started doing this. I started talking to myself a lot because my brain just would not shut off. I have to talk. Started talking to myself. That's how the first episode happened. though I have been talking to myself for a long time. But that's how the first episode happened. It's like, stop doing this. Talk to your viewers. Talk to anyone who wants to listen. Just turn on the camera and keep talking. That works for me. But something I like to tell people, it depends on your art and what you enjoy. Do you like to write? Write your fucking thoughts out. Like to type on a computer, do some ASMR, type your shit out. Talk to the camera, talk to the wall, talk to God, talk to your cat, talk to your dog, talk to your therapist, talk to anyone who will listen. Because I promise it helps. It does. Clears out some of that clutter, some of that junk. It helps. Because it gets it out of your body, out of your system, out of your soul, and into the space it needs to be. The big empty space, the big void. So personally, I give it a 10 out of 10, and I do recommend. That's just me though. Y'all keep doing what y'all do. Okay. But that's just a little bit of advice. Because it helps with the mental. Because then your brain can easily shut down. It can shut down a little bit more easier because it's not so full and big of secrets. I hope you guys enjoyed episode 3. I will see you all next week. Moki out. Bye.